Good morning. It's I don't know. I've not even opened shutters yet. Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You alright? Just got out of bed. Can you tell? Morning, Remy. Morning. Hello. Hello. You mad bastard. Wish I had that much energy in the morning. How you doing, guys? You alright? My eyes are sore. I think it's that monitor that I use in the lounge, you know, that I do the streams on, live streams usually. Because it's only like a cheap monitor. I'm sure it's actually... Do any of you have like experience of computer monitors? I'm using a Mac Mini, so you've got to buy your own monitor. And I just got like cheapest one at the time. The eyes... Oh. You know, these are my favourite at the moment. Caramelised biscuit brew. The very first time I had it, I was like, not sure. But it's grown on me. How you doing? You alright? How are you doing, Remy? Hello. We're at it again, Remy. Should give some shout outs for the lovely people that supported me yesterday. Ooh, there's another one I need to find as well. Just remembered. I'm very tired today. I'm up earlier than usual, to be honest. I've been awake since about 6. Full day ahead. Didn't leave the house yesterday, I don't think. No plans to leave it today. Right, these are the lovely people that supported my YouTube channel yesterday. Now, what I mean by that is supported by the super thanks or super chat buttons. I think the buttons. What is it on a stream? It's a super chat, innit? So on the streams yesterday, we did 2 streams yesterday, and we'll be doing 2 today at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK. Please do come and see me. So yesterday supported the streams David Crompton, Phil Z, Scottish Bear, Robert Smith, Glasgow Red, Jen, Off the Post, Tang LFC, James Wagger, Hamza 1996, Kaylin Govender, Andy Kirkman and Ben Washbrook. That's some going yesterday. Got some decent support yesterday. Very much needed, having not been around here for more than a week, or, you know, but I don't know, I was still here, but it was hit and miss, wasn't it, when she was here, so revenue will be down, unfortunately, for next month. But yeah, I really do appreciate the support on the streams yesterday, guys. All of you guys that I mentioned there, you know, legends now, without a doubt. And then yesterday on the super thanks, that's the love heart under every video that I have. Popeye coaching, don't get yourself a pack of chewing gum or chewing gums. Thank you for that, brother. We also had Delmavia Duct as well, who said thanks, so thank you to you. David Coleman, he said, got a ton of catch up to do, been dead busy, hope you're doing okay, pal. Grab a beer or a coffee. And that was, yeah, very nice. I was just looking at that's, listen, I'm still asleep. But that'll buy me more than a beer or a coffee in Spain. Thank you, brother. Lee Green, Dunk, the voice of reason, coffee time, brother. Thank you for that, Lee. Nice one. I definitely need some coffee this morning. And Simon Digweed, he said thanks. He says, I said, thanks so much, Simon. He says, no worries, I've been watching your content for around 10 years, around when Rodgers came in as manager. I don't really engage in comments, etc., but I've always enjoyed your content. Keep doing what you're doing. That's amazing, man. Need to thank him again. Thanks for the support, brother. Appreciated. Because I do appreciate it. You've got to reply to people, you know what I mean? I like it when people tell me how long they've watched my channel. Jason Bate, have a Freddo or a Coffee, he said on there. Thank you. C Simpson 9755 said thanks. And I think that's it as far as they go. Let me think about this 1 minute. I think it was it Scottish Bear yesterday that said how much is a pint? How much can you get a pint for? And I said €2 or €2 or even in Benidorm €1. And I think he fired off like 10 straight away, something like that. Amazing. I hope I'm right with the names, because you know I'm like terrible. Now then, what did today? I've got some. Sorry, I'm still all over the place. There was something on PayPal as well. And apparently, I've got a Revolut account because Big John used that the other day. Just let me log into my account, please. I'm knackered. Logging you in. I don't think it's logging me in, guys, do you? Should we force close it? Let's try again. Verify your identity. Here we go. Right. PayPal balance 0. No surprises there. Carl Murphy, and he's put friend quote. So that's thank you, Carl. Appreciate that, bro. I will be getting myself a nice cup of coffee with that. I'd like to go out today to my local cafe, to be honest. Oh, that's right, yes. I got out of bed this morning about 10 minutes ago, and I was like, I remember, I don't know what it was. I woke up and I was like, right, I'm off to the cafe today. But why am I going today? It was really, I was like, why am I going today? And I couldn't remember. I was like, well, I don't need to go really. And I've just remembered, it was because I wanted to go and check all the Spanish football newspapers, football dailies this morning, because they had them all in there. So I'm going to do that for you. And thanks to you guys, that means I can get a cup of coffee and maybe some breakfast or something like that. God, my eyes are so sore. So, did you know, right, if you have X, you can follow me at Duncan Oldham and at KopTalk. And if you follow the at KopTalk account, if you subscribe to that account, I retweet and comment on a lot of the stuff you see on social media, on X. Just you might find it interesting, I don't know. I pull them up, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, for example, there was one put out, Martin Thubermende's departure to Liverpool is not so clear. He could stay at Real Sociedad for another year. That's by a journalist called Gerard Romero. And I retweeted that to my subscribers on X and put dreadful hack. Commentary about Fabrizio Romano. Anyway, so because of the I know everyone's going to call him Zubamendi, but in Spain a Z is pronounced like a th. So Thubamendi. We'll work it out later, won't we? But because of the interest in him, I am going to the cafe this morning, I think, and I will go and check all the Spanish dailies, because they what you see in the printed version can be very different to what you see online sometimes. So I'll do that. See my eyes. Very sore. Oh, I'm so tired. How are you doing, guys? So today we're going to do a 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock stream. There are already videos that I want to talk to you I'll go and feed him after I stop talking to you, because I realise I'm being very slow this morning as it is. Yeah, we're doing videos today. I want you to continue listening out for Wolves, because Liverpool have been speaking to Wolves this summer. And I don't know if we'll hear anything to do with Wolves. They might need to get this primary transfer business out of the way first, and then, you know, assess things. So I'm not really expecting anything to do with Wolves being in the media this week, but maybe next week, you know. I'm not saying it will appear in the media. It'll depend what Liverpool decide to do, if anything. But yeah, I want you to keep an eye out for Wolves. My opinion is still that, you know, if this sub-vendor deal fails at all, I think they would turn to Edison at Atalanta, but at the moment I don't see anything being worked on there. Might wake up a bit now. Just making myself a tea. To be honest, I prefer a coffee first thing in the morning. But when I have a coffee here and do my morning briefing, it's not the same for me, because with a coffee I like to go and sit outside and chill. So tea it is. You're probably thinking I was on the last night. I wasn't. We did a live stream on here. I don't know, 3 hours maybe? I can't remember how long it was last night. It was a very good live stream. Literally hundreds of people watched it. More lurkers than participants as usual. But it was a good stream. I've just got a feeling that I maybe overdid it on that computer with my eyes, you know. I really do need to get a new monitor, but I honestly don't know if it makes any difference. Well, there must be monitors, computer monitors, that you can use with a Mac that are called anti-glare, surely. Must be, right? You see, I'm used to buying iMacs. Like, for years, I've run KopTalk, you know, on iMacs. Downstairs there's probably 3 or 4 iMacs, but they're all dead, do you know what I mean? They don't work with modern software. You can't upgrade them, they just don't work. They can't do the video editing, for example. They go back to like 2011, 2010. So they're fucked, do you know what I mean? The 27-inch iMacs were beautiful computers when they're in the prime. But I think they stopped doing the 27-inch and they brought the 24-inch out. But yeah, they're not cheap. Do you know what I mean? They're not cheap. So I had to go down the route of getting a couple of Mac Minis. And then you have to buy the peripherals. You have to buy the mouse, the keyboard, and the monitor. So obviously I just went for the cheapest monitor. And that one in the lounge really hurts my eyes. It does. But this time next year we'll be millionaires, won't we, Remy? So we'll get some iMacs in. Oh, the good news. You know, I'm always moaning about paying tax to the government in the first week of the month. They haven't took anything off me this week. Are we still in the, what date are we? We're the 8th of August. I think on my last quarter, I was due a rebate. And then I had to set up a new payment plan. Pay me tax over 3 months each quarter. And my accountant got back to me and said, because they owe you money, they've knocked it off. So I think my next tax contribution is the first week of October. If that's true, that's really good. But it just means I'll have to stash some before then, right? So, but if you're a long-term viewer, you know I get upset about having to pay tax every fucking, because I don't know, I just struggle to do it. And I always think what they take off you in tax, I don't know if this applies to you, especially if you're self-employed, or well, maybe if you're employed, I don't know how it works, so, you know what I mean? I've only ever worked for myself. But what they take off you in tax, I always think that would make the difference to my life, if that makes sense. Like if they left me just that bit, once a month I'd be like, that's all right, you know, that'll get me by through to next month. So, do you know what I mean? Tax, everyone moans about fucking taxes, don't they? So. But it looks like I don't have to do anything this month or next month. So, oh dear, guys. Shall I go? I'm gonna go to a cafe this morning then. Go and see them newspapers, see what, because there'll be opinion pieces and things like that, you know, from journos talking about, you know, Liverpool and stuff like that. So I expect there'll be quite a few videos today, guys. Yeah, I do. So I hope we have a good day. I'm sorry I'm half asleep, but I just wanted to get an early start, really. I mean, it's 8 o'clock here now, but the sun's coming up though. Well, it's already out over there, I guess, somewhere. That's all I've got for you. Remy. Hello. He's waiting for his food. Shall I go and feed him? My chick's on about coming back this weekend. Can you believe it? Do you think she's keen? She's on about coming back. But things will have to be different if so, because it's going to be an exceptionally busy period, and I can't, you know, sustain what I did before. You know, I've got to be here with you guys, that is for sure. But I did say to her last night on a call, because she was looking at going back on the 30th of August, not the 30th, the 31st, when my uncle and my auntie are coming out to see me, which is the first time they've ever been here as well, so I'm super excited about it. He's a massive Leeds United fan, my uncle. It's my mum's brother, so it's not my auntie that I often talk about. It's my uncle and his wife, you know, he's my auntie. And they're coming out on the 31st, which is my mum's birthday, which is nice. And I said to her last night, I said, she knows that there was a flight on the 31st. Well, I can get that, you know, I'll go on the day they arrive. And I said to her last night, I went, by the way, August 30th, I said, that's, you know, transfer deadline day. She went, what? She don't understand anything about football. I said, oh, it's transfer deadline day, it'll be the busiest day of the year. I said, so I'll be streaming, I said, probably from about 7 in the morning until about midnight. I said, but you're more than welcome to be here if you're happy with that. She went, no, I'll go on 29th. So, which is probably the best decision, I think. I ain't recovered from a fucking last visit. Right, I will go. I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock on here, okay? There will be some videos for you this morning, but they might be a little bit later because, like I say, I'm going to venture out, go and check the Spanish newspapers for you. I think it's really important that we see what the opinion articles say out here in those publications, you know? That reminds me. So I was just telling you about the X account at KopTalk. And, you know, like I say, I do put out private tweets and commentary to people that subscribe to that account, right? It's a couple of quid or something like that, I don't know. And I wanted to mention this to you. So one LFC account, did you hear me fart then? I hope not. One LFC account on X said, according to reports in Spain, Martin Zubimendi has given the green light to complete his move to Liverpool, right? Major signing, blah, blah, blah. However, I put this out, so I retweeted that to my subscribers on X, because if you retweet it publicly, so everyone, you'll start bitching and moaning, I can't be doing the drama. So I put, funny how they never linked to these reports. We're in Spain, and at the current time, this is not accurate. However, there are indications that the player is, quote, very attracted to the proposals from Anfield. And I just think it's quite misleading, you know, like to tell people that he's given the green light to complete his move to Liverpool. It doesn't mean that he won't come to Liverpool, but it's premature. And a lot of Liverpool fans will go, oh, right, okay, according to reports. According to reports is one of the easiest ways of misleading anybody or backing up an agenda that you may have. So if you want to get, lots of followers, if you want to, attract a certain following or whatever, or you just want to make out that you know what you're talking about, it's very easy to say according to reports in Spain, according to reports in Italy, because people trust you. And the added bonus that you guys have is that I am in Spain, and I monitor everything. I literally monitor tens of thousands of publications around the world all the time in real time. All the time in real time, so during the day, not in Spain, I mean around the world. I have a lot of monitoring stuff, which is good for monitoring FC. There has been positive reporting in Spain, yes, but these people, they never say who. Well, maybe some do, maybe that's unfair. But certain types of accounts will just say according to reports in Spain. There is absolutely nothing suggesting that he's given the green light to complete his move to Liverpool. The latest indications up to last night was that he was very attracted to the proposals that were being put to him from Liverpool, but that he has to make a decision about leaving a club he's very loyal to. And so far he's rejected every approach, but that doesn't mean he'll reject us. I'm quite upbeat about it, I'm quite positive, to be honest with you. But we'll take it as it is. Someone asked on the stream last night, how upset would you be or something if it didn't happen? And my answer to that is I wouldn't be upset, because I believe that Liverpool would just turn their attentions elsewhere. So when you're that desperate that you'd be upset or whatever, it's just, I don't know. It's what's funny for me is so many people have said, if we sign him, what an amazing window we've had. And it's like, that's proof that your expectations are being managed, because you've expected nothing all summer, you've been depressed, you're run down, you're frustrated at other clubs doing things. And then you get a bit of excitement, oh God, what a great window. And it's like, we're Liverpool Football Club. We shouldn't be getting excited about signings like this, guys. Well, I remember, as a young lad and before foreign ownership, when I say foreign, I mean non-football ownership, non-football people. So this lot and the ones before. Before then, I don't ever remember the fans responding. You'd be positive about a sign. Oh, that's good. That's improved the squad. You know what I mean? But no one would be gushing. And they've put us into such a negative situation that, they probably won't do anything. That when it does happen, it's like, oh my God, what a signing, years ago, you just didn't. It's just like, oh, we signed. Oh, right, nice one, yeah. Now, fucking people knocking one out. But I think there'll be more. I don't think it will conclude just on this, if this does conclude. Keep an eye on Wolves next week. Just see. I don't know if anything will happen there, but just see. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Sorry that I'm half asleep this morning. I will catch up with you at some point this morning, and on the live streams at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock this afternoon. Don't forget Saturday night streaming this Saturday, 7:30 p.m. sharp. Don't be coming in at 11 o'clock thinking I'm going to stay there till 3. I want you in early, right? So get some drinks in and we'll have a good laugh, right? Now remember, on Saturday, if you've never joined on a Saturday night stream before, we use our own server. And it can be a little bit complicated if you don't know what you're doing, because you've got to use one browser maybe, or one device to watch the audio and watch the stream, the video, and listen to the audio. And then we use the chat room on YouTube to save people registering again, because I think it would put people off. So it's so that we can play our own music. We can play what the fuck we want on a Saturday night. So get in early. I'll make the stream live about 7:15 or something like that. and just follow the on-screen instructions, yeah? You can do it on your mobile phone. Like Charlotte, my daughter, says to me, Dad, it's easy. You just go, you click on that, pop the video out, drag it over the YouTube app. Perfect, no problem. She does it on her phone. If you've got 2 devices, it'll be easier. If you haven't, it's still possible. It's, you know, I work on my computer on a Saturday night stream. You know, work all the magic on that. And I just have 2 tabs, and I pop out the video and the audio, and I drag that video player over to the YouTube browser, so I can see the chat and the stuff there. So if you've not done it before, just ask in the chat if you're not sure what you're doing. All right, because you'll get some people who turn up and go, I can't see or hear anything. Where the fuck is he? Is he hiding? All right, so that's that thing. Okay, guys, if you appreciate this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have anything to say about Liverpool FC developments or whatnot, please leave a comment so I can read it. Your comments are very important to me, because throughout my day, you know, when I'm away from my desk, when I go to the cafe, when I go for a didgeridoo in there, you know, I like to read what you've got to say. I'm forever checking it. Listen, I woke up last night about, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Even though, like, I went for a piss, even though you're supposed to go straight back to sleep, I picked my phone up to see what comments you guys have said. Honestly, I like to see what people are saying. So, and if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button under the video. Very much appreciated, of course. Your support enables this channel. This is just no beating about the bush here. It does, and I'll give you a shout out tomorrow morning's briefing. All right, guys. Listen, have a great day. All right, have a great day. Be safe. Keep smiling. And you know, if you're going through a rough time right now, it does get better at some point. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. You might have to go through it for fucking years, because I've had to do that before. But keep going. Do you know what I mean? Keep fucking going. And you know, I'm always here for you. You can always message me. Not that I've got the fucking answers to everything, but you're not alone. Do you know what I mean? This "you never walk alone" thing is a real deal around here. You're not a username around here. You know, we've got a very personal channel here and a great community, and a lot of people that will support you if you just need to come along for a chat. You know, and many people do, both privately behind the scenes. Contact me, and also on the live streams as well. All right, so never feel alone, guys. And that's no tree-hugging, flip-flop, sandal wearing, you know, tree-hugging, burning candle lefty, fucking, you know, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, because at times you got to man the fuck up, because no one's going to do it for you, right? No one. So you got to man the fuck up. Take it from a man that knows. Trust me, many times I've felt sorry for myself over the years. And you know what I always think, because I've got experience of it? I always think right now, right now, there are people all over the world, in your town or whatever, or nearest city, in intensive care units, fighting for their lives. Tubes down their throats, families sat outside, sat waiting all day, praying mum, dad, wife, brother, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, son, daughter is going to survive. And being in that situation really gives you a different outlook on life. You know, it's like when you go to the cemetery and you walk past the kiddie cemetery, you see the little teddy bears and toys and all that. So you've got to remember, there's always someone worse off than you. I know it's easier said than done when your mind's in a certain place. But remember, we've got Liverpool Football Club as well. And when the football starts again, you know, the proper football, that gives you a release for a couple of hours to get you away from it. You know, and you've got a community here where you can be a part of it. You know, like, don't think, oh, I can't come, I don't know anyone. Just fucking, all right, Dunk, how you doing? You know? And I remember the names, you know, I remember that. One thing is, I've got a shit memory, but when people come into my chats, I do tend to remember when they haven't been around for a while. Like Saf, the other night, Saf, SAF. He came in, he said, sorry, Dunk, I've had so much going on in my life. And he sounds like he's had an absolute nightmare. It really does. And I went, bro, you haven't been here for it. How long is it? He went, it's about 2 years. I was like, you're fucking joking. Mental. But during that time, he's had naught but shite by the sounds of it. So we all go through it. We all go through it. But, you know, I want you to feel like if things are going wrong, that you can come on one of my streams and get away from whatever it is, you know what I mean? Right, I'm off. I'll speak to you later, guys. Have a great day.